I'm trying to get stuff done. Dude, no. Stop. Quit. Oh my gosh, no. Please, no. Today's bad camera angle is brought to you by my adult acne. So tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna be leaving on a trip to Peru. So who wants to pack for this trip together? What we're gonna do first is get all my clothes in here, but that's really boring, so I'm just gonna cut that part out and skip ahead to the more entertaining stuff. Okay, so your essential Peru items to pack list. Number 1, bug spray, or else you will die. Number 2, sunscreen, or else you will die. Number 3, deodorant, or else you will want to die. And finally, we got the snacks, dudes. Here we go. Let's just get ourselves a better view here. Now, as you can see, I've gathered myself a decent selection here, and I've dedicated roughly 50% of my bag space to the storage of my food. Now, for all you amateur snack packers out there, one thing you gotta be conscious about is that you don't pack anything that could melt in your bag. Because I don't really know how airplane storage units work, but I'm pretty sure they're not climate controlled. And the last thing you want to find when you crack this thing open is a melted Hershey's bar covering your favorite bra.
Then I filmed myself in the airport bathroom because all the vlogger girls do that for some reason. I don't understand, but I conform. Then we were in the plane. Then we took off. Then they served us dinner, and this is where it gets interesting, so buckle up, folks. First we have the chicken and veggies and whatever that other stuff was. Unremarkable but not unpalatable. Then we move on to the bread. Obviously you have to spread the little butter pat on before you eat it. Like if you're the kind of person to just dig into a piece of plain untoasted unflavored room temperature bread. Cease and desist. Now we transition to this lovely salad. I accidentally dumped an obscene amount of dressing on it. It was a salad, I guess. Crackers and cheese. I was under the impression that this little wedge of cheese was in fact a wedge of cheese and not in actuality a blob of cheese whiz that had been shaped into a triangle and stuffed into this deceptively fancy packaging. 0 out of 10. Would not eat again. Finally we move on to my last hope for this pitiful meal. The Aztec Cinnamon Bar. If this wasn't a success, then I was prepared to crack open the emergency exit, pitch myself into the frigid night air, and fall to earth like the useless piece of space debris that I am. That made no sense anyway. It was really good. Then my husband contemplated the secrets of Budapest. Then it was really dark and I took this video of myself, and yes, I am definitely in there. Here is the approximate location of where my head should be. You're welcome. Then we had breakfast. It was boring and not very good. Then I saw this. Then I saw this. Then I saw this. And yes, those are definitely tiny little towns tucked into the crevasses of the mountain. But most importantly, I saw this. Peruvian cereal. It was good.
Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm currently in Peru, and I have to speak very quietly because there are people outside my window. Anyway, my husband is currently out right now doing fun things, checking out waterfalls, roaming around the jungles, and I'm stuck in our room on this bed because guess what, dudes? Here in South America, it's currently what we Spanish experts call martes, which means it's TMI Tuesday. I just started my period and I can't go anywhere. So like, shoot me, right?
But the next day all was well and we set out to explore the area. Our first destination was a waterfall hidden away in the jungle, and boy did we take a scenic route getting there. Like, look at this. There were many steps involved and I'm pleased to report that I didn't even trip once on any of them. Then we were there, and it was genuinely one of the most beautiful places I can remember seeing in my life. I definitely got caught taking this weird video of myself while we were there, but I was only mildly humiliated because look at this place. If I gave a single crap about my Instagram, my profile would be bangin' right now. Fun fact, Peruvian public restrooms, as I discovered, often don't stock toilet paper, or paper towels, or hand soap. Yeah, we're just not even going to talk about how. Then we saw this statue of a centaur bull man and his naked lady girlfriend, and while the statue was pretty sick, I was more intrigued by the sheer amount of evil the artist managed to pack into this turtle's eyes. The second half of our trip would land us in a castle with a dragon, and also this small dog. This place was already pretty amazing, but I liked it even more when I found out that it isn't an actual historical castle. It was built very recently, like within the last couple decades, and apparently its creator was a guy who just really wanted to live in a castle, so he built one and then opened up part of it to tourists. Have you ever heard a more inspirational story? No, I didn't think so. If you want a castle, build you a castle. What a legend. Once we'd wandered to the top, we found ourselves at the foot of the dragon himself. Love that dude. While we were there, I stuck my head out of this window. Then we saw a secret door that led down into the first level of hell, or possibly just below the swimming pool. Then I saw this foot, and these chickens. Then we went back home and I played The Sims 4 for 5 hours straight. The next item on our adventure list was Machu Picchu. I was planning on getting lots of footage from this part of the trip, but when we got there, the combination of the altitude and the physical stress of walking up roughly 1,300 feet of stairs triggered my exercise-induced asthma. Yes, it is a real thing, even though I haven't had issues with it in years. LOL, the trip was basically a 5-hour asthma attack, but it was definitely worth it. The view was insane in the brain, my guys. Unfortunately, this meant that I wasn't able to get very much footage from this part of the trip. After we were done in Cusco, we went to Lima, and then I got sick and wasn't able to film much from there either. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm so sorry I'm a failure of a YouTuber. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video, but next week I'll be back and with something fun and fresh and hot and tasty and fun, so hang tight my dudes. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Later gators. Psych, I have one more thing. While I was in the airport on the way home, I found this cereal bar restaurant. It's literally just a restaurant that serves cereal, and it may have been the highlight of my entire life. Anyway, bye.